Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we've got a 911 call video, and this is the sinister truth behind Jake Evans' 911 call. We don't get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, subscribe button, comment your thing down below. Let's go.
On the bed next to her, just sat there with a knife in my pocket, debating whether to kill her right then and there.
A quick-thinking teenager hides from intruders. A heartbreaking 911 call from a mother leads to multiple twisted trials, and a dispute over barking dogs turns deadly. First, 17-year-old Jake Evans made a chilling confession to the 911 dispatcher, but had the crime come out of nowhere?
Ponce County 911, where is your emergency?
My house.
What's the address? Okay, what's the emergency?
I just killed my mom and my sister.
What?
I just killed my mom and my sister.
You just killed your mother and your sister? How did you do that?
I know, okay, so I agreed I wouldn't pause it, and I'm not going to pause it off and do this, but I don't know what it is, but that 911 call always makes me chuckle. You killed your mom and your sister? How did you do that? I don't know why the how did you do that always makes me laugh. It's just really funny to me. I don't know why.
I shot him with a .22 revolver.
And what is your name?
Jake Evans.
Jay Evans?
Jake Evans.
Are you sure they're dead?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to stay on the phone with me, okay? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Hold on just a minute. Where is the gun?
On the kitchen counter.
Okay. It's a .22?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Jake,
Yes.
are you on any kind of medication?
No. Well, I've been going to the allergist a lot lately.
Yeah.
With my mom. But no, nothing other than that.
Okay. How old are you?
17.
You don't take any other kind of medication?
I mean, other than like Zyrtec and like Advil and, like Sudafed and stuff like that, for the allergies and headaches. But
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Do you, is there any reason that you were so angry at your mother and your sister?
I don't know. I wasn't, it's weird. I wasn't even really angry with them. It just kind of happened. I've been kind of planning on killing for a while now.
The two of them, or just anybody?
Pretty much anybody.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really like people's kind of attitude.
Right.
I think it's
I think this is the first time I've heard this 911 call in more detail. Because I've never heard this part. Where he's actually saying why he wanted to kill people for a while, and she asked, why? Because he was like, yeah, I plan on killing for a while, and I usually just cut to something else, but in this one, she was just like, the two of them, or anybody? He's like, anybody? I would have killed anybody. Them two just happened to be the victims, but he would have killed anybody. He planned on killing anybody good.
kind of, they're very, emotional, I don't know, verbally rude to each other and stuff like that.
Right.
And, I don't know,
It's okay.
it's just my family, I don't know, they're just kind of really, I guess this is really selfish to say, but to me, I felt like they were just suffocating me in a way. I don't know. I think, obviously, I'm pretty, I guess, evil, but that's, whatever.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's all right. I'm listening. Okay, you have my undivided attention. Were your mom and sister in their beds?
No, this is really gonna mess me up for this, in the future. See, my sister, I told my sister that my mom needed her.
Mm-hmm.
She was in her room, and she came out of her room, and I shot her. She rolled down the stairs, and I shot her again. And then I went down and I shot my mom about maybe 3 or 4 times. but I'll never forget this.
Okay, that's fine.
My sister, she came down the stairs and she was.
I'm gonna be honest, right? There's a reason I'm not a 911 operator. I know people don't like that pause there now, but I have to say that I can't wait to, because this thing goes for 15 minutes, right? Like, I have to pause some point. The part that makes me insane, though, is I couldn't be a 911 operator, because listening to this would disturb me to such a degree. I don't know if I could hear, like, this would mess my head up hearing this. Knowing there's people are like this evil out there.
Screaming, and I was telling her that I'm sorry, but to just hold still.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, I was just gonna make it go away, you know, but she just kept on freaking out. But finally she fell down and I shot her in the head about probably 3 times.
So they're both downstairs?
Yes.
Okay, where are you?
In the kitchen.
Okay. You're not sitting by the gun, are you?
No, it's about like 10 or 15 feet away from.
That's all right. Where's your dad?
He's out of town.
Do you know where he is? Out of town?
Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And for, I guess, future reference, I don't really want to see any of my family members, you know, like it and visiting or whatever.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna just speak honestly. I'll speak with half of them. They don't want to probably see your ass either.
I don't know how it works or anything, but I just don't want any type of visitors. I don't want to see. You know.
Okay. Where do you go to school, Jake?
Well, I used to go to Leo High School, but now I'm kind of being homeschooled.
Yeah. So there's just you and your sister and your mom and dad in the house live
well,
there?
No, my dad's out of town.
Well, yeah, but normally it's just your mom and your sister and your dad and you.
Yeah, and my grandpa and grandma, they live across the street, and my oldest sister, she lives with my grandparents, and I have another sister, and she's out in college. She was going to come out to visit us tomorrow.
You don't want to hurt yourself, do you?
I'm a little freaked out about guns now.
Oh, sure. But you don't want to hurt yourself.
I don't know. I definitely, you know, I assure you, I definitely don't like myself, you know. But I'm just so freaked out by guns now, and just to let you know, like, I hate the feeling of killing someone. I'm gonna be messed up.
There are people that will help you. Well, you just take a deep breath. We have deputies coming, and they're going to help you. We're here to help you, too, okay? We're going to help you. We're not going to hurt you, all right?
I understand if y'all want to.
No, we're not going to hurt you. We're there to help you, Jake.
All
right, everybody thinks that, you know, we want to do bad things, but we don't. We want to help people. Right or wrong, we want to help people, and we're going to help you, okay? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
We're also here to help, okay? Jake, where is the kitchen in the house? Is it the back of the house?
Yeah, kind of to the back, I guess.
Okay. We're talking with our sergeant now. He's almost at your house, but what I'll probably ask you to do, Jake, is when he gets there, is turn your porch light on.
All right.
Okay. And what he'll probably do is ask you to come out. Okay. Okay. So you'll be all right. You're gonna be all right. Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on the phone with you though and talk with you. That's okay. And you can talk to me. I'll listen. Is there anything you want to talk about?
No, not really.
Okay. What's your grandparents' last name?
Stevens.
Stevens? With a V or a PH?
What's it? Stevens. S-T-A-V-E-N-S.
Okay. What's your grandpa's first name?
Jim.
And grandma?
Diane.
Is it a gated community? Is there a gate?
Yes. You want the password?
Yes, please. Wrong radio. Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
No.
No driver's license? What's your date of birth, honey?
1995.
Month?
May.
May and the date.
May 22nd.
May 22nd, 1995?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's going to be all right. It really is. Okay?
All right.
But I'm going to stay on the phone with you. They'll be there shortly. Won't be long now.
That's your call. Yeah, just follow your protocol. Ours.
Jake, would you mind going to the front door and turning the porch light on, or any lights that you have outside?
Yeah, I turned them on.
Okay, okay. Call 414, or correction, call 404. My caller has turned the front lights on for you. Are you okay, Jake? Yeah. How old is she? 15?
She was, I don't know. She had a really sweet side, but...
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
How long ago did this happen, or how long ago did you shoot your sister and mom? Just a little while ago?
yeah, like
When you called?
30 minutes
About
ago.
30 minutes ago? You'll be all right, Jake, okay? You'll be all right.
Really worried about, like, like nightmares and stuff like that. Are there any type of medication for that and stuff?
Well, I think there is. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but, the justice system, and I'm sure your family will get you the support you need.
I don't mean to sound like a wimp or anything, but, wow. I've never, like, done any violent in my whole life.
You don't sound like a violent person. No, you don't. But there, help will be provided for you, medical and psychological. That'll be provided to you, okay? So you don't have to worry about that right now. Take deep breaths for me, okay? You're doing fine. In through your nose and out through your mouth so you don't hyperventilate, okay? And that'll slow down your heart rate, too. I'm sure it's just jumping all over in your chest. There you go. A couple more. Good. That sounds good. You sound a lot calmer right now. Just keep taking deep breaths, and it'll keep the anxiety down. Are there any cars in your driveway, Jake?
No.
No cars in the driveway? Deep breaths, honey. In through your nose, real deep.
I just thought it'd be quick, I didn't want them to feel anything. That's why I used the gun.
Okay.
But it was like everything went wrong.
It's all right. Keep breathing for me. Okay, just in through your nose, real slow out through your mouth. A couple more deep breaths. Real deep in, real slow and real deep. Jake, my officers are almost there. Would you be willing to walk out on your own?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. I guess I should tell, I forgot, before I called.
Yes.
The gun on the counter, for some reason, when I put it down, it was loaded, just to let y'all know.
Okay, that's fine, as long as it's on the counter.
Yeah, it's on the counter, sure.
All right, I believe you. Okay, they'll be there shortly, but I'll stay on the phone with you until, it's time for you to walk out. Okay? Are you on your home phone?
Yes.
Is it cordless?
Yes.
Okay. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You're doing good. Well, what color's your house, Jake? Red brick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red brick? Okay. Okay. Okay, Jake, what I want you to do is, after we get through talking, I want you to put the phone down and leave it in the kitchen. You don't have to hang it up, okay? But I want you to walk outside, but when you're walking through the house and outside, stay visible. Don't hide behind any furniture. Open the front door. Do you have a glass screen door or a glass door, or just the front door?
Just the front door.
Okay. When you open the front door, step back, put your hands behind your head, and slowly walk outside, okay? Or I'm not behind your hand, but keep your hands up in the air. Just walk very slowly and walk outside, but keep your hands visible. All right, sweetie?
All right.
Okay. Go ahead and put the phone down and do it. And then just listen to what Sergeant Fletcher has to say. He's very appreciative that you're willing to come out on your own. He thinks that's great. All right? And I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
honey.
you.
You're welcome. Well, I hope.
Jake Evans had killed his own mother.
Okay, I just need to say, I need to give major credit to that operator, because I could not do that. She is so calm, and that 911 operator is a mother. Has to be. That is the most motherly type instinct, that 911 thing, because she said she knew how to calm him down, knew how to talk to him. I am no doubt that 911 operator is a mother. That is for sure.
Mother, 48-year-old Jamie Evans, and his 15-year-old sister, Mallory Evans, in their upscale North Texas home. But what led this seemingly average teenager to commit such a heinous crime? According to Jake's confession, he was heavily influenced by a film, Rob Zombie's Halloween. The teen had watched it thrice the week leading up to the murders.
Don't say thrice. Don't say multiple times or something. Say 3 times. Don't say thrice. I don't like that word. It sounds stupid. So say it.
He was amazed at how at ease the boy was during the murders and how little remorse he had afterward. Jake wondered if it would be the same for him. On October 3rd, 2012, after watching the film again, Jake played golf and contemplated killing his entire family. His original plan was to use a folding knife that belonged to his father. However, Jake decided he did not want them to feel anything and switched to using a .22 revolver he had stolen from his grandfather. At about 11:15 p.m., Jake knocked on his sister's door, telling her their mom needed her. When she came out, he shot her in the back and then in the head. He then ran down to the study and shot his mother 3 times. After realizing his sister was not yet dead, he shot her again. He then fired another shot into his mother's head. During the 911 call, law enforcement arrived at the property and arrested Jake, taking him into custody and charging him with capital murder. However, the court had concerns about his mental health. 2 psychologists determined that Jake was incompetent to stand trial, and he was ordered into the care of a state mental health hospital. But this changed on April 20th, 2015, when officials at the facility notified the court that the teen was competent and able to stand trial. That year, the case gained significant media attention and was featured in the documentary series Copycat Killers. Jake Evans pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and was sentenced to 45 years in prison, at least 22 and a half years before becoming eligible for parole. If he serves his full term, he is set to be released in 2057.
I mean, we can't be surprised he got sentenced. I'm surprised he got even an option for parole. I don't know how he's gonna. There's no way he gets out, right? Like, there's no way. Because it doesn't sound like it'd be possible for him to. Anyone would want to let him out. But yeah, that is a disturbing case of mental health taking a clear toll. Because I will always say, anytime someone says a movie or something causes someone to do this, I always disagree. Because while the movie might have affected him, he already had to have had bad mental health for that to affect him. Because a normal person does not just turn killer just by watching a movie. That doesn't do it. You have to already be a bit messed up. It might have been a point that tipped it over the edge, but he had already been thinking that way beforehand.
A quick-thinking teen called 911 from under her bed while 2 men walked around the house.
911, where is your emergency?
I think there's somebody in my house. I don't know who.
Okay, what city or township are you in?
Here's the township.
What is your address? Okay, hold on 1 moment. Yeah, okay, where are you at in the house?
I'm in my room upstairs. As you're walking downstairs, I saw someone looking to my door downstairs.
13-year-old upstairs. Did you say upstairs in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Are you expecting anyone?
No.
Okay, tell me again what you hear.
I don't know, I heard walking downstairs, and when I walked downstairs, someone was looking through the door.
And can you describe what this person was?
He had like a black hat on, brown jacket, I think.
So you think it was a male?
Yeah.
And you saw a male with a dark hood and a jacket? Hello, don't hang up. Hello? Where are you at? Rachel, she saw a male inside. Now she's not answering me. Are you there? Okay. Do you have a closet?
I have a feeling the reason she stopped answering because they came into the room. If she stays quiet and know it and doesn't speak, they might not hear her. If she starts speaking, they might hear her.
Okay, in your room. Okay, they're on their way already. My partner's got them on the way already. I want you to go. Do you have a lock on your bedroom door? They already what? Where are you, under the bed? Okay. Just lay quiet. I can listen, okay? I'm going to listen. Lay the phone down and I'll listen. Okay. What is your first name?
Chloe.
Chloe?
Yeah.
There's two people in the house. How do you spell your name, hon? Okay. Okay, so you said they've already been up and through your bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay. You're still under the bed?
I'm almost.
You what?
I'm like halfway up it.
Okay. How did they not see you?
I don't know.
Was the house locked that you were aware of?
Yeah, they went through the garage door, I think.
They came through the garage door? Okay.
Wait a minute, hold on. She was halfway under the bed. How? Are these guys blind? If she's, I'm just going off what. If she is halfway under the bed, how do you not notice the person who's halfway under a bed? Because even when they ask, like, how did they not see? She's like, I don't know. She has no idea.
Do you have a dog?
Yeah.
Did the dog bark?
No.
Where is the dog at?
I think downstairs.
What kind of dog?
The lab.
She has a lab. The dog didn't bark. Okay, Chloe, I think they've spotted the guys, but I don't want you to come out of your bedroom, okay? I want you to stay there until I tell you it's safe, all right? The deputies are out there.
He's tall.
If you were to guess how old he was, would you be able to tell me?
Wait.
Pardon me?
Like 20 or 30.
20 to 30s, white male?
Yeah.
Think really hard. Did you see any gloves on their hands?
Yes, I think so. I think black gloves.
Black gloves? You still under your bed?
Yeah.
All right.
Someone was knocking on the door.
Okay.
Before this happened. And I looked outside and they had like a black van.
A black van?
Yeah, it was like a dark colored, not like, it was like a dark colored van.
Okay, is it possible for you to look out the window and tell me if that van is still there?
Oh no, I already looked out when they were walking around downstairs.
Okay, so the van was gone?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said it was a dark color van?
Yeah.
So do you think they were dropped off and then the van pulled away?
Sure. And this happened.
Okay, hold on one moment. Can I get the air units on Hammond? The callers believe that these two suspects were dropped off by a dark-colored van. They pulled away, and then she heard the subject inside the house. Did the van have windows?
Yeah. A lot.
Okay. She also states it has lots of windows. They knocked on her door first. Well, you're doing a really good job. These officers got a really good description of them.
Alright. My cat's with me right now. She's under the bed with me.
Okay. I just want you to be safe right now, okay? So I'll let you know when the deputies are coming back to the house. But you're not hearing any more noises downstairs?
No.
Did you hear any doors slamming any time that you were talking to me? Okay.
Does it look like it's a gang cut?
Everyone's in the house anymore, but I don't know if they'll get
Okay,
out the
listen,
bed.
I've got a command officer that's there. I'll tell you in just a moment. I do have an officer that's out there at the house. And you may hear him come in and walk around, okay?
If I get out of the bed, what do I hear him?
Once you hear from them, you can get out, yes. But he is definitely at the house.
Okay.
Then where I'll be approaching the room.
Okay, he's going to walk up to the door now, okay?
Okay. The front door's locked.
Okay. He'll figure that out. I want you to, my partner just told him when he's inside to call your name.
Okay.
Where are you at, Chloe? Can he see you?
I just saw him. He's walking next door.
Okay.
He's running.
Chloe, do you have a bathroom downstairs there?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to go in that bathroom and lock the door until I tell you, okay? Was your garage door open?
There's a side door
Okay.
on my garage. I see top. She's walking in front of my house.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to go get the door?
Okay. She's coming to the door. All right. I'll let you go, Chloe. You did very, very good. Very brave.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That Thursday,
I will give it that. That is one smart girl. 13 years. She had such a good description of them. Jacket, gloves, hat, like hoodie, age range. She had that they came in a van, a dark colored van with windows over it. She freaking had a great description. That these officers had a lot to work with here.
afternoon, it was completely by chance that 13-year-old Chloe Symington was home alone. She had been feeling sick at school and being driven home by her grandmother. Chloe was watching TV in her bedroom when she heard knocking on the front door.
I went to my door again and looked down to see a guy looking through the table drawer next to my front door. And that's when I got freaked out.
She could see the man from upstairs and called her father's phone to know if he expected someone. But Noel, an engineer at the Norma Group in Auburn Hills, didn't answer because he was in the middle of a presentation. Calls to her mother, Lori, also weren't answered.
I was really freaked out, scared. I didn't have time to get underneath my bed because in 2 to 3 minutes after that, the guy came upstairs. I was just curled up in a ball right there.
Meanwhile, the family's pet Labrador, Roxy, seemingly stayed friendly towards the intruders and didn't bark. During the time, the men stole Christmas gifts, electronics, and a rifle. Chloe remained calm and followed her dad's advice to stay quiet.
Well, my dad's always said, like, think now, react, or panic later. So I was just thinking, all right, I need to think of what ifs, like, because that's like, if they come up here and if they see me, what am I going to do?
When the Macomb County Sheriff's Office responded to the call, they saw the two men walking away from the home. One of the suspects was tracked and apprehended by a canine unit, while the other surrendered himself. They were later identified as Daniel Paul Laughlin and Michael Thomas Donkevich, both 19 years old. Some of the stolen items were recovered. Laughlin pleaded guilty to charges including home invasion, conspiracy to commit home invasion, felony firearm, and resisting arrest. Considering his prior convictions and participation in adult drug court, he was sentenced to 13 to 30 years in prison.
Whew, good.
Meanwhile, Zdonkevich,
Good. 30 years. 13 to 30 years in prison because he done adult drug court and all that, and then he still committing crimes, so they said, screw that, you're going to jail 13 to 30 years.
received a special sentence for youth under the Holmes Youthful Trainee Act. This would lead to the conviction being erased from his record if he complied with the judge's conditions for up to 3 years. At the time of sentencing, he had no priors and was among the top of his graduating class at Clintondale High School. Chloe's dad, Noel Symington, said he couldn't be prouder of his daughter, a straight-A student at Lance Cruz Middle School Central. And Macomb County Sheriff Anthony Wickersham praised Chloe for not confronting the suspects.
You got that in our DNA, don't we? It's just us as humans, you want to act like heroes, you want to scream at them to do something. That way if they leave, you can feel you did. This woman, that girl, she's like, I'm gonna call 911, getting involved. She's hiding a ball and somehow just was, the people just happened to be blind and didn't notice her. I don't know how they didn't notice her, but, you know.
Kinsley Kenner, an innocent 2-year-old, lived a life far from the safe and loving environment every child deserves.
Alright, I need prepared. This is probably gonna be a child who was abused and then got killed because of it. So I'm gonna prepare myself for the heartbreak I'm about to find out when I hear this call.
The events unfolding on December 3rd, 2015, would shock the community and leave an indelible scar on all who came to know about this case. At the time, her mother, Rebecca Kenner, was in a relationship with a man named Bradley Young. But this was not a story of a happy family, far from it. In the early hours, Kinsley's mother called 911 after she found the child unconscious.
911.
My daughter's coming and now she's not free. She's all.
What address are you at?
What's that?
Okay, you're Madison Township?
Yes,
What's your name?
Rebecca Kenner.
Okay, let's try to keep it together. Do you need to get next to her for me, or are you next to her right now?
I'm next to her right now.
Okay. Tell me exactly what happened. Did you find her like this, or?
Yes, she went to bed and she woke up screaming on the top of her lungs twice, and now we can't get her to wake up.
Okay, how old is she?
She's 2.
She's 2?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so is she conscious right now, or is she actually...
No, she's actually unconscious right now.
Okay. Is she breathing?
On and off.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay. Okay, listen to me. So she's not breathing normally, correct?
No, she's not.
Okay, tell him the life squad's on the way, but I want to help you guys do CPR. Do you know how to do CPR?
Yes, we know how to do CPR.
Okay. Listen, where do you have...
The man, I'm like, this is why I can't be 911. I need the man. But will someone tell that man to shut the fuck up so I can try to explain to you all what to do? That's why I can't be 911, but my emotions get the best of me. Even then, when I be trying to help you, just come on. I be in the video like they did this wrong. I'm like, no, they didn't. It's not my fault to get emotional. I'm emotional. I don't know how 911 operators do it sometimes, but they just have none and they have to be calm, cool, collected. I don't know how you do it. I can't.
Have her at? Is she laying on the ground?
Right now, we have her on the kitchen table.
Okay, I want you to go next to her for me, okay?
Okay.
I want her laying on her back flat. Does she have like a sleeper on or something? A nightgown?
She has on sweatpants and a long sleeve shirt.
Okay. Hey, listen, you need to keep it together so we can take care of your baby, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, listen to me. I want you to check her mouth and see if there's any food or vomit in there, okay?
There's not.
Okay, you already checked?
Yeah.
Okay. Place your hand on her forehead and your other hand under her neck and lift her chin up, okay? Tilt her chin.
Okay.
Have you guys already done?
He's doing that now. Her heart's beating, but it's beating really fast. She's just not breathing, and her eyes and they're open. But
Okay, listen, we need to keep the CPR. If she's not breathing, we have to do CPR for her, okay?
okay.
Okay, I want somebody to put their ear next to her mouth, and I want to see if there's any breathing, if you can feel or hear any breathing.
She's not right now. He's trying.
Okay, tell him I want him to listen to what I'm saying, okay? I want everything I say, I want you to tell him, okay? Tell him to put his mouth next to her ear and see if he can feel or hear her breathing.
No. She's taking breaths like every 10, 15 seconds. Take a big, deep breath.
Okay, so she's breathing just a little, correct?
Yeah, barely. I mean, she's not kind of purple or nothing yet, but I can close her eyes and she'll open her right back up. But she's completely unresponsive.
Okay, because of her ineffective breathing, we need to give her some mouth-to-mouth, okay?
Okay.
Okay, listen to exactly what I'm telling you to do because I know you're nervous. We're going to walk through this together, okay? Tilt her head back, pinch her nose, cover her mouth with your mouth, and give her 2 breaths, 1 second each, to make sure that her chest rises with every breath, okay?
I did.
Okay, did you feel the air go in and out?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to listen to what you're telling me to do. I'm freaking out.
Okay, you just stay with me, okay? Listen, you need to do chest compressions.
This is the issue I have with because I have a feeling we're gonna find out they didn't actually do CPR to her.
Can you put her on the ground?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, put her on the ground.
Okay, she's on the ground.
Okay, place the heel of your hand between her chest bone, right between her nipples.
All right.
Okay, we're going to push down just 2 inches because of her age, and I want you to do this 30 times and fast, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and you understand me so far?
Yes.
Okay, keep going, okay? And I want you to count out loud, okay?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, with your other hand, pinch her nose, tilt her head back, and give her 2 more breaths. Make sure her chest rises and falls, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to chest compressions. Count to 30 again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, 2 more breaths. Tilt her head back, pinch her nose. We're going to keep doing this. You're doing great. Keep going, okay? Give her 30 chest compressions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Well, at least we know this guy can do count to 30.
Tilt her head back, pinch her nose. Is the air going in?
Yeah, she's releasing it back out. I heard her go,
Okay. Yep, okay. Back to chest compressions. Keep going.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, 2 breaths. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, 2 more breaths. Okay, don't give up. We're going to keep doing this until the paramedics get there. It should be shortly.
4, 5, they're going now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Come on, sis. 1,
Do you see anybody out there?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30.
You're in Madison Township, right?
They're here right now, ma'am.
They're there. Let them take over, but don't stop until they take over. I want you to keep going until they actually take over chest compressions, okay?
The officer's here.
Okay. Let him take over, okay?
Yeah, she's being responsive. She ain't breathing on her own yet.
It was too late. Within less than 48 hours, Kinsley died at Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center. Her family chose for her to become an organ donor. As the investigation unfolded, a dark, twisted tale of abuse appeared.
Yeah, I knew that's what this was gonna be from the moment it started. Just by looking at the people. Looking at the mother and the boyfriend, immediately could tell that's what this was gonna be.
That horrific night, the little girl had a nightmare and woke up screaming and crying. Her mother's boyfriend, Bradley, took Kinsley into the living room to watch cartoons. Once the 2-year-old dozed off, Rebecca went back to bed. The next thing she knew, Bradley was holding an unresponsive toddler. They were both arrested, with charges pending the outcome of Kinsley's health. During her short hospital stay, investigators were called in after doctors determined that Kinsley's injuries were consistent with child abuse. Rebecca said Bradley was often physically abusive towards her, even during her pregnancy with the little girl's brother. And Rebecca said Young was initially just controlling of her, but slowly started taking control of Kinsley too. Gradually, she wasn't allowed to pick out her daughter's outfits or discipline her. Bradley had told her he always wanted a little girl and he loved her like his own and he wanted to help me. Over time though, Rebecca started noticing how her boyfriend was physically disciplining Kinsley. When she confronted Bradley about it, he turned on her, picking her up by the throat and throwing Rebecca on the bed. Eventually, she would be too frozen with fear to take any action.
Do you all believe this story that she is telling? Do you all believe this story that this guy was so abusive? For some reason, she could not grab the child and run away from him. Instead, she just allowed him to put up. That is the one part about it I never understand. Because if I'm a father, even if I'm the most abusive partner in history, I will run with my child and protect my child before I do anything else. I don't know why people seem to think why this is always a story they go. Because I still think maybe that I'm not in an abusive relationship, right? So maybe I don't know. But I just can't understand how you allow your child to be abused because you're afraid of him. Protect your child. Don't worry about yourself. Because I'll take abuse myself before I protect my before my child does. You know what I mean?
According to the mother, around Kinsley's 2nd birthday, the man started holding the little girl above his head when she'd cry or wake up in the middle of the night, often shaking her. Despite numerous indications that Bradley's abuse was growing increasingly worse over time, Rebecca said she felt too trapped to call the police because he told her. There's nowhere you can go or nowhere you can hide where I can't find you. I was trained to kill in the military, and I can make it look like an accident. Before her December arrest, Rebecca had not gotten in trouble with the law. She pleaded guilty in March 2016 to involuntary manslaughter, permitting child abuse, and endangering children. Kinsley's father, Scott Sempt, addressed the court before the sentencing.
Me and Becca were together on and off for a while. Becca was a good mom. She tried. She did her best to try. Up until she met Brad, something changed. Do not let up on this sentence just because she put herself in that situation. I mean, that's my one thing. I mean, you can't stress it enough. That was my baby girl that got taken. Just because you put yourself in a situation don't mean you should get away with it.
The little girl's grandmother brought the court.
Completely agree. She put herself in the situation and she never chose to get herself out of it.
Room to tears with her.
Look, even if you can't leave the boyfriend, because listen, there are some times you just can't leave your abuse partner. For love of God, make sure your child isn't abused. Go back, listen, the child. If you're even some reason suspected, because I guarantee, go to the father and be like, hey, keep this child. Just don't put your child in harm's way.
Her victim impact statement.
The last thing I was given of Kinsley to remember my baby by was her hair. And I took her hair, pieces of it, and I braided it because that's all that I have left of my baby. Becca wasn't a responsible mother. She did not watch and care for my granddaughter like she should have. She should have been there to watch that baby.
Meanwhile,
her own mother is saying it's her fault. That is that baby's grandmother, and she's like, so one of their mothers, and she's like, no, it's her fault. She should have been watching that child. She didn't.
Rebecca said she took responsibility for not getting them out of the situation they were in.
But I did love my daughter. Every time I close my eyes, I see her smile, I see her face. And the night before she passed, the last thing she said to me was, I love you more, Mommy. And that's all I hear constantly. And if I could take my daughter's place, I would take it in a heartbeat.
Ultimately, Rebecca Kenner was sentenced to 11 years in prison for her part in her daughter's death. While incarcerated in the Butler County Jail, she gave birth to a baby boy named Wyatt. That's also the name of a young boy who received Kinsley's lung shortly after she died. And Wyatt wasn't the only one whose life was changed by the 2-year-old. Little Xander the Brave was given a second chance at life after receiving Kinsley's liver.
Happy birthday, dear Xander. Happy birthday to you.
Fuck. Fuck. I didn't think. Oh my God. I'm literally crying because of this. God damn. I was doing fine until they played this whole video. Oh my God. This is the boy who got a liver. This is the boy who got a second chance at life because of that. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This got me to tears.
On top of that, the vigil for Kinsley yielded hundreds of toy donations for children in need. When it came to Bradley Young's trial, although Rebecca Kenner testified, it was removed from the record after a judge declared her incompetent, possibly due to intoxication from medications. Bradley Young was found guilty of murder, endangering children, and involuntary manslaughter. He was sentenced to life in prison with a possibility of parole after 15 years with credit for 308 days already served.
Wow.
Baby Wyatt is now with his...
So he now got... So he got life in prison with the possibility of parole of 15 years.
Father, Jason White. Kinsley's dad thought he was the little boy's father, but DNA testing revealed he was not. Rebecca's attorney, Kyle Rapier, has said that White is a family friend of the Kinners, and he has 2 children. Rapier said Rebecca was ending her relationship with Semth when she became pregnant. She started dating Brett the Young in August of that year.
So she just hooked up with White at some point. And got pregnant because of him.
Although neighbor disputes are fairly common, they do not often escalate to this point.
Cyber County 911, where's your...
Hold on, in the UK, it depends. Did this take place in the UK? It's possible. Listen, we watched some UK, we watched a neighbor video where, like, UK, involving, like, and the UK kept appearing. Just UK people don't know how to deal with neighbors. Y'all need anger issues with neighbors and shit.
Emergency?
You might send an ambulance.
An ambulance. Okay, is he right now?
He's laying in his yard over here.
How old is...
Where I live. We've had trouble before.
Okay, and is he... And where are you right now?
I'm in the house, my house.
Where's the gun?
Huh?
Where is your gun?
Laying outside. On the porch.
Okay, so we don't know if he's breathing or anything?
Nope, don't know.
Okay, are you going to stay in your house?
Yeah, I'll be out here on the porch.
Okay, is anybody out with him?
Nope.
Do you know the male's name?
His first name's Dana. I don't know his last name.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this guy seems heartless as hell. He does not give a fuck about her. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay on the porch. I think his first name's Dana. I don't know his goddamn last name. What the hell do you want? Like, he's just not caring at all about this guy.
He made threats here a couple of weeks ago, and I had to call out on him. He come over here doing it again right just a few minutes ago.
What happened?
He says my dogs was barking. And they did yap a little bit as the dog walked up the street, but he's drunk or something. His face was blood red, and he just cussing, calling me names, and threatening me every damn time.
Okay.
Calling me names, threatening me.
Okay, and what is your name, sir? Okay, and you're on the porch, and your gun is on the porch with you?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to leave the gun alone. Did you unload it?
I think I did.
Okay, all right. Where are you putting the gun?
I'll put it back in the house.
Okay.
Probably outside.
Okay, all right.
I got to call my wife and tell her what's happening. She's...
Okay, I need to know, like, where you're going to put the gun in the home.
I put the gun in the living room on top of the cabinet.
Okay. And you're calling... Okay, do you know his house, where he is?
Yeah, he's next door here.
Just next door?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to probably have to keep you on the line, though, until we can get
I got to hang up and call my wife. I'll be right here on the porch.
66-year-old Paul Miller and his wife had been having ongoing issues with their neighbor, 52-year-old Dana Mulhall, over their dog's barking. According to the Millers, he threatened the couple and their pet. That day, the neighbors argued and Mulhall returned to his house. Meanwhile, Paul Miller had retrieved a 9mm gun, sat on his porch, and waited for the man to reappear. He did not call the police. Minutes later, the argument resumed. Miller walked down from the porch to confront Mulhall at the fence, which Mulhall, who had been drinking, shook but never crossed. Miller had the gun in his hand, clearly visible to Mulhall, who did not initially recoil since he was on his own property. According to the shooter, the 52-year-old had put his right hand towards his bag as if to retrieve a gun, which is when Miller started firing methodically 5 times. 2 of the shots were as Mulhall was crawling away. The victim was found with multiple gunshot wounds and pronounced dead at the scene. Miller was subsequently arrested and charged with first-degree murder. During the trial, the 66-year-old did not deny the shooting but claimed he had done so in self-defense. However, the prosecution argued...
Self-defense how? You planned to shoot him no matter what. It wasn't like you grabbed the gun after a fight and shoot. You planned out there with the goal that if he appeared and did like any little movement you didn't agree with, he was gonna shoot him.
Argued that Miller had shot the man 5 times, including once in the back as Mulhall tried to flee, contradicting the claim of self-defense.
That does contradict the claim of self-defense, because if you did self-defense, you'd shoot him to the point he got off of you. Or that he wasn't a threat to you. When he's crawling away from you and you're shooting him, that ends the claim of self-defense.
Additionally, witnesses described 5 shots that were fired slow in a methodical manner and evenly spaced. Mulhall was left-handed, contradicting Miller's statement of him retrieving a gun from the right side. He was also unarmed. Ultimately, the jury rejected the self-defense claim and convicted Paul Miller of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. 6 years later, the killer attempted to challenge his conviction, claiming he was ineffectively represented at trial 6 years ago. Paul Miller lost the appeal on April 6, 2018. For more True 911...
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.